TIFU by leaving my Reddit account logged in on a company computer. Hello guys. As you have already read, I made a terrible mistake. At my workplace I often browse on the company computer. Mostly on Reddit. There is often not much to do there, and so I spent my time there scrolling through Reddit. And that's where I messed up. After a long shift, where I had to close the place, I left my Reddit account logged in on the company computer. Maybe I did it because I was so thrilled to finally go home and watch Netflix or something. IDK. Anyway, a few days later a coworker and friend of mine opened up Reddit on the computer and found out that I was still logged in. Instead of telling me, he decided it would be funny to make a post in this subreddit and wait for my reaction. Please don't be mad. Your friend and coworker. TL. Dear, I left my Reddit account logged in on a company computer and my friend decided to make a post about it. Edit. Max, you piece of shit. I couldn't fathom ever logging into any social account on a work computer. Now join lots of subreddits based on the opposite of his sexual preference. And pies. Follow subreddits on pies. Watch how confused he gets. Edit. Well played, Max. Biggest rules of being a Redditor. Never tell anyone your username. Never log in on any device that isn't personally yours. Cheers, Max. Worse still, now you know his Reddit handle. I work in IT for a company that has about 80 Active Directory user accounts. During onboarding of each new employee, I remind them that they should not log into any personal accounts on the work computer for their own privacy, and that we will not be responsible for any private data that ends up on their computer. I can't enforce that because nobody in management is willing to back me up, so whatever happens, happens. We do have a policy where we don't share user accounts or passwords to other users' accounts, and we have a group policy that locks a window account after 45 minutes of inactivity, so if someone is logged into a personal account, then there is only a 45-minute window for somebody to take advantage of it. A lot of people stay logged into their Gmail accounts all day or are syncing with their personal Dropbox, Google Drive, or OneDrive accounts. If any of that ends up in our daily backups, then I will raise hell, but otherwise I remind end users not to stay logged into their personal stuff. We had one guy who quit, and then about a week later I was asked to find something related to a job he was working on his old PC. I logged into his old PC and looked all over for this material until I ended up in his web browser and brought up his browser history. It turns out that his browser was still logged into his Gmail account, and his browser history was syncing with his personal devices, and brought up an embarrassing amount of porn sites showing that this guy had a serious porn problem. Personally, if I have to look up something personal while I'm at work, then I will take my phone off of Wi-Fi and look it up using my data plan on my phone. Sometimes, if it absolutely has to be on my work PC, then I have set up a Hyper-V VM with Linux Mint on it with encrypted drives, and I make sure any of the URLs I use do not have any reference to any personal user accounts. If this is all they did, then you are lucky, lol. TYFU by logging into any sort of personal account on a company computer in the first place. Well played, Max. Well played. Does the phrase, "please don't be mad," ever really work? Okay, but where is the post? Or, is this the post? Could have been a lot worse if so. Tears of joy. Mistake was to log into any personal accounts on any device you don't own. Reddit is definitely NSFW. This is wild to me.
Good job, Max.
I think Blizzard devs said it best, don't you all have phones? Rip this profile, I guess? Bravo Max. Well played Max. As someone who monitors the corporate network, I would never log into personal accounts at work.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Carrotcast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.